Ravama Kwaba Emra Easy Life TV or YouTube Easy Life TV or TikTok Easy_life. Easy_life. Search Abinyam Easy_life. Mr. Ocean and na subscribe to Easy Life TV or YouTube ho and uncoma a objective yenye bias ye dino on any other thing I say I can't want some. But this time around so on my previous video me can't want some. Yeah, dedicated channel way majorly about 80% of it for Honorable Kennedy Japan the presidential ambitions so both at the party level then to the national level. MPP presidential candidature elections are course towards 2028 abano ope Honorable Ken Komo e be dino no wa kire wa adwen friend chema tembi bi animo a la Easy Life Mr. Osawosha me subscribe and hwentwem we Honorable Ken fan na se opese woni endi nkomo na ef krojin a subscribe oba Easy Life TV aye abado Honorable Ken anchia ye de chianie Meka PhD was a let can be can. Meka PhD was a let can be can. And I recall let can be can was a PhD, whichever way, vice versa. They make can watch so near can so and TM practice it. We count me come and tell me video because I recorded. The Ben say me can no watch your comment section for let can be can. Yeah, my comment no flow. Now to a jam to emoji jam to mumsa to go as your sir. So na be a time for the be comment now. We am be sure na on was because BBC and to make a PhD was let can be can. TM call PhD for comment so let can be can. Bo bugu ho papa bo sama say was let can be can let to Ghana flag ni janibu boom because 2028 no Onyankopon na Honorable Ken so be bi o mangana ha Onyankopon na Honorable Ken so be MPP friend ngwasiem what I say obenam Honorable Ken so age MPP afri animgwase kese no etiyen ko last one PhD let Ken be Ken comment mama na share na like subscribe na hit notification bell so na ye be di Honorable Ken ho komo aha Easy Life TV Easy Life TV. Young call your name. A young come about Sammy Gyamfi dollar dashing or the Mama Pats, aka Agrada, aka Sikagari. Sikagari transmogrified to Mama Pats or see a Agrada to Sikagari, then now Mama Pats. But Agrada ne da so ye adwuma Sammy Gyamfi ne Agrada ko share we yase no chen dollars wan chen sika keke o chen sika dollar eno na akofa nkomo na ba NDC for Chiromadwen floating voters so Chiromadwen mo ni party bia non partisan people are also speaking their mind and na MPP for so Chiromadwen in fact minority home press conference ukotie yewura Nana B national organizer of MPP waka Sammy Gyamfi salary hunsem salary ni de ye beka ho asem da because my home video crap no na nye about politics na about general salary some about Ghanaian workers or form nim paying for no gabi wo na me can say esusun dodo that is unfair ayi Sammy Gyamfi koyi agrada koyo konya dollars obi nso ye Ghana ni otua tax ono nso ye adwuma teacher ni nurse ni doctor no nso ko the same ye ni kopon and so bi etumi nye sika kese sen obi eba adwuma omo ya meanwhile do nya sika kese no odaka aban na di ama no mo da fi aban na di ama no the garden boy no ho nyoma that ma be ka salary ho asa but ene no Honorable Kennedy Japan commenter o make fa Sammy Gyamfi dollar gift or the man grada ho sem amanfo abe charge ho asa na ne Easy Life ye ba be di ho komo enti comment na share na subscribe to your channel no na fe hit the notification table button no na yen koyenim asame ya Honorable Ken asamo kan no and say before me ka the Honorable Ken no they say ukohwe Agrada ni Sammy Gyamfi mra Sammy Gyamfi ma Agrada dollars ewe yas no the person have video ni ye enya achede na yeka ho asem but onipa no involved the government official involved and the style of the child ye no e ho asem na yeka nti ye ko video no mra ya ba be ka ode ono awo kan asem na akirem ti hwe video no bra Sammy Gyamfi na agada video no ye hwe mra sisi a
Ora budi ni na mama anaye. Fani na mama. Na mama. Dao. Honorable. Honorable. $2. That was Sammy Gyamfi. Yes. Who say woman? Kai. Monday. Mommy, our house. Ora budi ni na mama anaye. Fani na mama. Na mama. Dao. Honorable. $2. That was Sammy Gyamfi. Yes. Who say woman? Kai. Monday. Mommy.
All right. What share agrada ni Sammy Gyamfi encounter na wi $1. We $1 so no agrada nkwa kan. Na wo share video no a. The kind would see a grad or say $800 spent. $800 or the bar and ne Ghana is a kemwa. Mammy conversion is almost $1 near saying dollar no just a minute. Mammy calculation na yeah correct. They say dollar almost 12.8. Therefore say dollar near 12.8. Dollar $12.8. Maybe 1 minute now. Okay. Yes. Okay. Nti yenye calculation. Oh calculator fa ni yenye calculation dey. 12.88 grana. $1. 12.8 would have an 8 na and I'll say $800 for $800. Okay, let me have 10,240 10,240 but as a time I know just can na dollar 13 plus it's not 11,400 but when they can now me doing and a crown and $1 so at me 10,240 Ghana cedis. Now agrada according to agrada no okosre Eura Sammy Gyamfi gold board CEO sikase on the tofuel na kwan men so aso akrai tie ni sifo no a enye sika na Sammy Gyamfi chene omo yawo but the recipient of the money nipa na Sammy Gyamfi this sika no man no no issue because according to Omono, or your campaign to President Mahama can sanction come in as a president. Now, Omo grassroots for at job boy remark campaign. I'm a President Mahama bear prema or Sammy Gyamfi when appointment now was Kebi Cha. Na ya grada. That is their problem. A whole no many Sammy Gyamfi man. Yes, the man, no fast the man. And the would say one would defend Sammy Gyamfi say Sammy Gyamfi will sika on Wabobra. In fact, some TV so class Sammy Gyamfi na ba can say on all the age of 24 na or launch Kumasi presenters name even Kumasi MPP for na eba how we do the Benom Santolo on Sikadada we see ni fie wo airport residential site wa Accra it's on no wa born brother that is fair enough I was you know about Japan no mo su chase kasa na didn't na was say okobu bisika ekofa asamba And then the question, no, that is the multi-million dollar question, and they be ya. Sikache do be a check, ye na check, suni ne de check kakra. Me baby am here juma say, todo bi banana ho china, utimi so no so di trade road ye say, normal, the check sika de bia. But why Sammy Gyamfi dey be issue? Na assignment honorable can kafa, honorable can say, me post right up, me video ba me post right up na hwe, me de to me ncha no ahwe. Ha. Or say or no say or to me bia and as or President Mahama could be Sammy Gyamfi di tadana asem we honorable kenkai and this for be et yohuni akum omotiko apai I want to read that. In fact yewura apia stadium crowd e abeke kan sem say abubo no ken din akeka sem. But me ya South Pier Stadium where you juma dem pa de Mahama power na era Kennedy aka na asem na o fa personal we nya issue say personal so Sammy Gyamfi kura no kwasa fa issue personal no but chem the entire was of personal na said agrada issue na or the bet to just 8 or no kwa buru $800 no you see or say this Sammy Gyamfi atem issue number ama wa agrada be chire o buru $800 and return sika no return sika no come Sammy Gyamfi fanade come no na ehun say indeed o buru $800 so na ja kasatenti na etu atwa na this force akoma tom here. Now what brought this particular issue? Agrada si why President Mahama upon because one support during the 2026 now one support to be 2024 election and one support to be election airborne said will be any preference office said person comment to end this year din now call so one support you na bit one support in the back one it doesn't work like that to one support to President Mahama 2024 elections are airborne name say we din na temo and na airborne so we din na temo me follow agrada be presa in the same dia me can be empire there me follow no serious me follow no me I mean Martin din those days but me share for intin some be how can during the elections are me na me but in case what na temo e ya chopa well we say o nam Sammy Gyamfi so pa chow or come pan papa chow ma intin na o pa chow o wie ya o ko se fuel ye den se wo muru $800 muru so na wo buru $800 a wako pa chow na se wo so fa nkra man papa jow Mahama man wan timi anko nanimu a afei sabi o ko se sika so mo sika top fu petrol sa anya den to the point na wo di na chi run came mo kan sika na wo hwe ne kan nim sa de hu twira branti sa me kwa ukunu pogina ho sa na ukunu so atwe ayi phone no na etwa de hu twira branti a this guy man ayere no him sika free nsam we were so close that we were able to have access to the money and grab it and to chow pam na ko pa President Mahama chow through ayana you had an agenda was to get money from him tikano sunidi to also nya bi county which is normal bia be that is try because into chow pan na also ko pa chow no there that name mem kura wo agenda now what question yes because then count with daily schedule who say and now I saw you know mo ko pa President Mahama chow you new plans all you had na a impromptu action it happens spontaneously when Sammy Gyamfi also o twino hu sika and no na number one objective and now go pursue here and the conference when you na buy and na what this kind of man na o hwini aka nti the NDC for candidate you find on tonche now on our Kennedy Japan test case no na when you atem one kasa ntu bia o say so na President Mahama also a president na na say on kono under his watch or be president na say said o kind of first time we nim na me obi I was there live and color no kan mra ba kuma say was mo amoti amohwe me amodi machi ye na hwe no so mo bi na koye de Sammy Gyamfi sada na me yi wadi and so na obe kan was okokan wo is this central university ho no wa kan wo among the boys na nkure di na chi no mo bo na eso mu kakrakra se mo mo kra mo yese ma mi kra na so mo bi na mo call this $100 wabonte say that na me yiwadi o catch direct answer na o go repeat it. That is him the principle no and you think we are wrong so be can na and until you appear stadium wa be so na no metie Kumawood presenters be ewo a friend saying no that was on a no that wasn't it no metie one other guy do so no so can say I don't know no can kasa why do you think it shouldn't say so mo face Sammy Gyamfi nya boni to ni kwan so be kan. First of all, point number 1, yenhwe the merit of the case na me dese enyo no ken kwana enyo no ken kwana wa waging into that direction of the argument yenko tie kwamna bonfe yewura kwamna bonfe so na dwenkyere e wo hom ye sure say so enke ye mo be opportunity level-headed people, men, politicians, leaders no much part of the story ke the honorable ken kai nke beti ase ka appear stadium ka obeti ase ene nkrofo a making negative energy around and can beti ase yenko tie yewura kwamna bonfe. You were for a renowned politician and radio pundit for over 10 years, over 10 to 20 years. See, no so. Now, many may argue. You tell him, right?
And you say, public confidence in our politics is gone down. It is this kind of politics. Without principle, without scruples, even among thieves, there is honor. There are standards. NDA Bianca presidency statement na kwachi di by one farmer keye. Then obekaye. What then obekaye? And I make catch on me say me sitting here and knowing what I know and what I've practiced in my politics, what we do, sharing here and there. And Kenya say more. But the Sammy Gyamfi standard. So yebeka ko do baby, yebeja manako. Na mo minya no meka se obetia eye futu semana wonu mo a eye dede se onye hwe no ya doye oye sei wabobra waye yi. They are worsening his case, I'm telling you.
But now the president has pardoned him.
Forget about it. President has pardoned him. What did he do wrong that the president is pardoning him?
He apologized for what he did.
No, but what did he do wrong? We are saying he did nothing wrong.
Who is saying? Felix?
What did he say? He didn't breach nothing. Didn't he say that?
Yes.
That there was no breach.
Black and white in the code of conduct.
Yes, there was no breach.
But there's the spirit behind the code of conduct.
There's
a breach.
That is why the statement from that office ought not to have been what it is. So when you say there's a certain spirit, now and as conveyed in the letter, and spirit, and I say the sense of our thinking of revamping and reviving our national politics with a sense of patriotism, a sense of nationalism, a sense of high decency. If that spirit has been breached in a certain conduct, that's not the kind of statement you issue. You raise the issue. You condemn the issue.
Yes.
And you say, yet, because of the remorse shown by the young man, the president thinks that is punishment enough. But you make it look like nothing has happened. Why have to say the fees here? And I'm confronting here today. And I mean, catch us and say, make a think I mean, problem with it. I'm being honest with you. But me tete the microphone can say fees here, and I'm saying, go by the Sammy Gyamfi standard, SGS. What would Sammy Gyamfi have said about that issue?
Okay.
President over 4 years. On one decided to be man who 120 days assessment B, one man who B plus, one man who A modest. Na B no crano, name your issue with it. What's my issue with it? The president failed to tell us one significant unprecedented thing he's done.
Will take you over now.
Suspension of the Chief Justice.
Very good. We tell you Rakamna Bonfe, Asamo Kenya. Hey, solid. You get it? Solid argument. Solid argument. And to Uti near Ira kwamna bom for Kenya. Now, Sammy Gyamfi issue by NDC for who they defended and then the but it could try say how did it end? It could try say they did campaign number 1 chief of staff at Tonsa Freno. No fair all the other appointees, all the other ministers appointees to the presidency. So if they were here in Bonibi anymore, why would he have invited them? But sorry, Atiefo. So if Bonibi anymore, and then the chief of staff also turns up first Sammy Gyamfi. Not for all other appointees. Now all the to trauma and here point number 1. If I'm talking about the honorable Ken Kami defending my chimwa, Jetun said the PhD agenda, let Ken be Ken agenda, agenda, no, it is agenda. No. Honorable Ken Kasa, hence for any baby chim. I am say or can send me or her with all due respect, because we bring TRC, they misconstrue him. This time I'm not going to allow it slide like that. They have a chim because you're in the nam. Okasa yete ase yete language ase yete gestures ase. So this time I will not let people malign him just anyhow. No way, we are not going to allow that. And there's no kind. Say Bonibi anymore. Why would chief of staff Ira Julius Debra Befre NDC appointees Mina and Sammy Gyamfi to for say they should be careful. What should they be careful about? If there is nothing wrong with the thing, their course, no. Why the warning? Why the advice? Why the cautioning? That is the point number 1 I want us to look at. And it tells you, say, for the fact, say chief of staff, create me affect Sammy Gyamfi ya kasa chiro mukran chire say the Sammy Gyamfi was wrong, politically wrong, and in terms of the leadership language, it is wrong. So take that. Yeah, I judge now say nya Bonibia na nya Bonibia na nya Bonibia no. Mama Chuma just saw that angle say Kenya Boni anka you chief of staff wouldn't have called Sammy Gyamfi for anything. He's living his life. That's point number 1. Like Ira Kwamnabon rightly said. So why enya Boni I didn't know was say presidential spokesperson at the presidency Ira Felix Ofosukwuachi issue a communique and I say a letter say Sammy Gyamfi has been pardoned. Obinya Bonia didn't want the channel. So Obinya Bonia didn't want the channel. Automatic argument nasi. Say or Canada Japan say or no or be president on tempo no be patch obi you dia. Onim the entire okasa. Let me go deep into that area within the next few minutes. Yeah, session na be Ghana ha. Or how kese ba kwetiti ya pa ye achopa bebrebe. So be ye boni, me am tell me ye boni. Na was say mradimia. Bo say asofu, masofu mpanyinfo be di machi abe pacho. Boni so am di ekotia timamfo bebrebe o. Ebi punishment, punishment bebrebe bia no. Ketu ebi kura no a. E was say ye be man na face punishment no. Nan ka serve as an example no. Asofo be trade the echa be pacho. Chief imam for be pacho. And be tiom church be pacho. Lawyers be di echa be pacho. Na fufu abusuafo na mu nyina di echa be pacho. O yesrew pache no. Ono an didi mi edibie, ono an aja okoba mi nya bie, ono an ese ni apacho ni eja no. Na ade no aye appetites are like persist are sorry, the thing will persist. Ghanaians will do it and I don't know persist nti once kanka no kanka nso intimi ntwase. So Honorable Ken has his principle say come on be pacho acho panados me can as far back as 2023 in the guidance conference. Sunyano say and Honorable Ken has been consistent in most of his principles that I am aware of. What I say? And he said, body anymore. Why do you pardon Sammy Gyamfi? Why the letter of pardoning? The letter of is it forgiveness? Let me put it that way. The letter of forgiveness. If there is nothing wrong with the act, why do you pardon him? What is the need for the pardon? Like a chocrata say the channel. It's for them, children, and on a day, and on a saying. So you appear stadium. So now I saw you carry the point. No, open so saying. Open so saying. Say, how would we get good example for the youth? Youth, an example, Ben the Bijao. And look, on my way, corruption. Of course, we queen on my way. Sunday we are. Sabi, Kobia, the President Mahama attempt over Pachawa. You can slave well, Agrada, who can slave well. Over Pachawa, than if well, sre. Now, we, Sammy Gyamfi who said chop and not, she meant it. Usika no we pa kodin free. I'm going this for food soldiers. Me now for farm no money na communicate radio square communication. Omo comedy one. Na come area one. Why would they complain? Why won't they complain? What argument na say? Enti you recredit Japan ka say so na be na dey odika so kan sa. Enti appear stadium the slow take break. Wa me the President Mahama ba. Yes, why you juma when you want to train na you were bring Mahama mun na reward fe. That's nice. When you juma so kitua. So what I say? But the way we recognize the point can that is the truth. Senkobiye ya twe na so, obiye ya twe na so. Those things will stop. En kaso mo ncha de, a chede de nkaske we umu kakra no de shin pa menensa. Send $10,000 so, $1 million obi nim. But we can't abonte kind camera is now kind that was not good for a government official. A government official, no way. What I say? That is the line of argument. Until you reckon the Japan, the principle there. In fact, on the million we obey you. And some more kind of the central investor or UPS or whatever. The central investor. What they can because catch see where any society or where would nature be obey you as a day na consistency. Okay, also the here crowd where first lady. The first we are first the bear home corrupt obey two first lady office no I question if you no and no why so open mind. We need that kind of leader. We need that kind of leader. We need it. Ye pesai jano mind discipline the jano. That kind of jano. Yan Ghana ha ye ebia nya ye mpese soja ni betwitu akotu aban bi agu. Na waba be your man to cancer account ye pen no ye pe obi e beto abayi na what that tuare musu ban ni bi no. Obe kan no cracher abrofo no obe kan no cracher western countries no. No man yaji ye Dismissals ho esi ho. Na you say border free fee and it's an appointed year no be na obe sack you. That's what we want. That's what the youth we want. So let can be can or can be na sabi when I join your pa member two foot to microphone na dan crop with my chair ho oh you are Kennedy also be in a dia member friend don't come and call him names. We don't need those names. And a hypocrite na den or a hypocrite or quan ben so also no be you ready. One of my appointment to know. Also, why the way and a name obey you ready. And you've confirmed say bonnet more pardon much on crata. But the letter number 12 marry. Much on crata. What I say? Ain't you know? You reckon the Japan, near Wakano. You to know pensa. Sanke obi any in no ye the opportunity na obi na esuanya ansa na ye kone ye transform na reform kakra Quebec caribet sabrof ya dwen na thinking about a country, patriotism, honesty, discipline ye bet sabrof no pepe we will begin to be like them, and we won't be going there to borrow IMF and stuff like that near the car. Meanwhile no bibia nkoso ntono na ne presidency ho asem na okin won ti ase a Jano can answer nay chance and young follow because if you don't save this country at this age, we don't know which age can we save the country again. To so no be in a D or no one could be in a D. Or my second chance. Concern with this. When in a diacaben be on your Jumaye. So also with Ska. Who is Ska who are about bra. Copy by bit and not the only scouts and whatever no. Also may you man no can be. no ni nukre who sika na wo chiche sika dollars abonte ye ka sika chenye but for you a government official to stand up publicly and count dollars to set a bad example when salary awje you can want some dachi aha easy life tv they can PhD also let Ken be Ken. Go to the comment section and comment let Ken be Ken 2026 or no one headed by MPP. Let Ken be Ken. No bejo mano. No the face of the country for the youth. The youth are hungry. Burkina Faso could have the kind of leadership they are experiencing there. Explicit, excellent leadership. We want such a typology of that kind of delivery in our country. But you're subscribing. Subscribe it. We shall one subscribe one boy. Mo share power views in the ankeye. Aka subscription no. See and the no. Is live TV or YouTube, is live TV or TikTok. So that I'll come here personal Facebook line. With the videos me go. If you na we obi a go Facebook more. We go on so na ka crash. Mesro is live TV ni. But that's so na me atena. Na sana me kan no. Sama no abo kan the kan sanka ye ne sada wo Ghana ha. Ka Ghana ha kakra. The process, a very process, kakra, and kakra, can no ma assassin. Yan santi, and I'm born in air coso, but that's so the matter. I mean, sharp. I have a easy live TV, easy _ live TV. Subscribe, hit notification bell also. Let's share, let's comment. I mean, sharp, essential.